Here's the first episode, I guess. Because niggas were fucked up the first time. But I'm glad you feel the same way I did, bro. Because to be honest, I was watching that shit and I was kind of cringing at my own fucking interview, to be honest, during some of the points.
It was just mad funny, bro.
And to be honest, like one of the biggest things of why I wanted to do another one is because we said some pretty offensive shit. We said, if you take offense to blank, fuck you. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't think we could roll with that, dude. I don't think we could roll with that.
I wouldn't want to get aired out either, bro.
Yeah, we were pretty fucking drunk the first time, to be honest. Like we drank a 30 pack before we even started, and the interview was at 4:20 in the morning.
So yeah, bro, something like that. It was late. It was stupid late.
Yeah, so I think just all that together just ended up. I mean, maybe one day I'll release it one day.
Yeah.
Later in the future, I'll release it, but as a first episode, I want it to be something that, you know, leave an impression that's like, yo, that shit was pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's just start. So let's tell people what you do, and like pretty much what you've been doing and just the shit you do.
All right.
That was a pretty shitty way to start it, but let's go.
No, but I paint, or I just do art in general. Just different kinds of art, like mostly painting though. And I skate, make clothes, I make beats. Yeah, I do digital art, like I make like covers and stuff like that. Like, yeah, for overall, I just make stuff. I'm just a creative nigga.
Just a creative dude.
Yeah, for real.
All right, let's start off with the motherfucking Let's start off with the art, because I'm sure the art came first.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's tell about the origins of how the whole art shit started.
So, like, just as a kid, coloring books and color pencils and crayons and stuff, like any other kid, except I kept going. Like, coloring books to drawing my own stuff on computer paper, and, like, just with straight Sharpie. Just Sharpie and just logos and, like, characters and, like, like all that. And then just from there, just expanded my art from there. Like I went from just Sharpies to actual sketching, like realistic pictures, to like acrylic paints and a sketchbook, and then I went to canvases and just progressed. So just since I was probably like 5 years old, 5 or 6.
And you said one of the first times that you really got into art was seeing your brother do art?
Yeah, my brother. I mean, I don't know if he draws as much as he did, but yeah, definitely from him. Like, just watching him draw throughout the years, just seeing his books, like snooping through his drawing, and just be like just, you know, just getting inspired as a little kid, like super young, like, and then watching him be on MS Paint on the fat computers in the living room, like making characters with bubbles and like filling them in and stuff. Like, I was like, what? Like, that was my first introduction ever.
Fucking Microsoft Paint. That's what's crazy. Because that's just a throwback. I used to play with that shit when I was bored like it was a game.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't make no, like, nice shit. It was just splatter and fucking spray paint lines and circles and just whatever.
Just having fun with it, bro.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. And how I was saying last time, like, that's like the same shit as the pinball game, the little space game. That's like around the same, that's actually the same exact time, to be honest.
It was. Like, if I wasn't doing that, like, I actually remember discovering that game. I was playing on MS Paint, and then, like, my older sister actually was playing that game. Like, because my brother would hop on, do that, and, you know, she would do her thing, and I wasn't really allowed on the computer like that. I was a little kid, like.
Yeah.
So then I would only be able to go on unless, like, I would tell my mom and she would set it up for me. But I saw my sister playing the game, and I'm like, nigga, what is that? I'm trying to play that. And then she put me on, and then, like, I found it, and, like, I remember just messing with it a little bit, but it's whatever. It was mad fun, though.
Do you remember playing those fucking cartoon or Nickelodeon games on the websites?
Yes, bro. On Disney Channel website too, bro.
Hey, Disney Channel actually has some fire games. I didn't catch on to Disney Channel until a while, just because I knew they didn't have commercials.
Is that right?
Yeah, after a while, they didn't have commercials. Like, I mean, not after a while, but like when I caught onto it, because I was always like, man, Disney Channel is fucking whack, but I don't want to watch that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, and one day I just clicked on the channel, and every time I went on, the only commercial there was when it has like the little shit where it's like there's like a fish jumping out the water, or like someone being like, yo, it's a Disney Channel. That was the only commercial that I saw.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's like straight back to the show.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, correct me, but that's how I remembered fucking Disney Channel. But that shit was one of those. Just being on the computers, bro, like as a kid, that was definitely what you should do, was just play the fucking games and just create MySpace, to be honest, too.
Yeah.
When was your first MySpace? When did you first make MySpace? And is your shit still out there?
I have no idea, bro, to be honest. Like, is MySpace even alive still?
Yeah, you can go on there and still go on your shit. If you remember yours, you can still log in.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try to find that.
Yeah, you might want it, bro, because
Okay, for surely at that time when I made it. Okay, I first made a MySpace, I was probably in like, I think I was in 5th grade. 5th or 6th grade. I remember like, I don't want to sound like an old nigga or one of them niggas on here, but like there wasn't like social media like that, bro. Like it was barely even Facebook, barely. Like just before that, it was MySpace, and I remember MySpace was popping. Like my older sister had MySpace, like people I just heard about, just like try to hop on that, and you know you can make playlists and stuff, and like, bro, I remember I had like jerking music on my playlist, nigga.
Shit.
Jerking music like all day, back to back, and I remember I'll just be designing my templates like my whole page all the time, just changing up the pictures, like. But man, I do not remember my MySpace name.
One of the videos I remember having on my MySpace was, you remember the video where this dude, he's like, Jared, it's like, okay, it's like a bunk bed. He's annoying the fuck out of his, it's like a brother or something.
He's kicking him.
He's like, wait, what is it? Oh, he's bugging the shit out of his brother.
He's like kicking his bed and shit.
Yeah,
oh,
pissing,
yeah.
bro. That was one of, he's like, but that was one of the funniest videos. I remember that being on my MySpace.
Oh, wow.
And I've actually made mine in 4th grade. Cause I had a friend, he was like in 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah.
So he was already on the whole fucking shit. So he's like, yo, make one of these, bro. And I remember for the longest time, I only had like 10 to 20 friends for like 2 years, just because at my age, who the fuck's got MySpace?
Yeah, that's how it was for me too. It was like literally like niggas I went to school with that I was cool with. Like that was it.
That's
bro.
it. Other people you knew, that's who you had on your shit. Like nowadays, it's like you have everyone randomly just fucking follow you. Cause I remember when I first made my shit, like I said, there was just people that I knew at school, and it's like elementary kids, like just other people like I said, only 10 to 20.
Yeah. And
then when I got to junior high in Blaker, people started adding me, and I'm like, bro, I don't even fucking know you. Why you adding me?
Yeah.
And I messaged them like, yo, do I know you? They're like, nah, I've seen you around. I'm like, so you don't say hi, you're just gonna add me? Yeah, you don't even say hi, you're just gonna add me and shit. Like, it's kind of weird, man.
Bro.
Especially at the time.
I hate that, bro. Oh, I bet, bro. Because now
That's regular now.
It is regular now. It is like a regular thing now, but like that still gets on my nerves, especially whenever people, and you know who you are too. I'm not saying one person, but there's a grip of you.
Fucking creeps. That shit's weird.
All right, look.
If you know somebody, say hi when you see them. You follow them, dude. Don't fucking weird.
Don't follow me on my Twitter and Instagram for like a year plus, 2 years. Like basically when I started like my other stuff, like. Don't follow me for that long and then see me places, and then especially like if I'm at the skate park and you come to the skate park and then you see me and then
it's awkwardly looking without saying anything.
Yeah, and you keep on side looking at me and like looking when I'm not looking at you, and like even if I catch you staring, you still don't say anything. Like,
look like you want to murder someone. You look like a fucking weirdo.
Like, why are you doing? Like, just say hi. I'm not a mean nigga. I'm not like, don't be shy, nigga. Like,
yeah, that shit is still weird. That shit is weird as fuck to me, dude. That's just one of the weirdest fucking things.
It is.
Ever.
It really
like,
is.
And I can't get over that still. Like, that shit bugs me till this day. Like, it's like, yo, why?
My point exactly, bro. Like, I can't do it. Like, I'm just like, I feel like, okay, you're not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything to you.
Yeah, like for most of them, I'll try to be like, hey, and sometimes they're just like, oh shit, like you said, hey, like what the fuck do I do? Mm-hmm. And it's like you fucking just be a human, bro, and say what's up. Like if you just don't follow me if you're not gonna say hi. That's just kind of
exactly, bro. You're just a weird nigga in general.
Yeah, but I mean over time, bro, especially getting bigger with all this art shit, bro. That's gonna be even regular, even more regular. It's gonna be more regular, to be honest. Like it's gonna be even more weird eventually.
Yeah, like if it's like at that point, then like there's nothing I can.
It kind of comes with the territory.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really do. But like as far as now, bro, and like it's people
it's
that
weird.
We're all mutuals, and like you just see me, but you decide to stand around like this and be like, just say what's up, like, oh, what's good. Like I'll meet one of my favorite rappers. Like I'll just be like, yo, what's good? Like, what's up, bro? Yeah, whatever. Keep it moving. Like, to do the same thing. Oh, hi. I followed you on Instagram. I'm like, oh yeah, it's good. I remember you.
And you know what's my favorite thing about MySpace too is like, okay, like back then, like there was strictly just comments. Like there was no liking person's picture until later on when Facebook bought it, then you were able to like and shit. But before that, it was just strictly like, say if like on Instagram you got like 100,000 comments, 100,000 likes, you got 100,000 comments on MySpace instead. And as a nigga, bro, when you have when you have like 30 something bitches to saying cute in a row, it's like, yo, like this is, and like you can slide their messages in it straight. Yeah. But now a bitch can like your picture and be like, oh, I just liked it, like chill. Back then it's like you commented for a fucking reason, you feel me?
That's right. Yeah, I actually never thought about it that way.
Yeah, and then like now when you comment like, oh, you're fucking thirsty, but it's like, yo, like honestly the whole shit has changed. This whole social media game has got weird.
Yeah, I feel like it's only gonna get weirder, bro. Like, remember whenever Instagram at one point they rearranged the times of your posts, so it looks
I still don't like that.
It looks like, I guess they fixed it or they changed it, but
that's still not in chronological.
It's not.
No.
They said they're supposed to fix it, bro, but it pissed me off. I'd be going like it, and sometimes I'll even be tripping. I'll be like, okay, someone that just liked my picture from like a week ago, or like my video from like a week or 4 days ago. I'm like, this nigga to just go through my page and just, but I have to keep remembering that it's just everything's mixed around, bro.
Yeah, because now it's like weird. A bitch might like your shit for days and be like, oh, what's up? And it's like, no, like she just barely liked it. she's barely seen it.
She just seen it right now.
Yeah, I hate that shit, dude. I wish they'd have fixed that, bro. I still wish they'd have fixed that. All right, so you said you got good at art at the age of 17? Yeah. Like you said, like that's when you were like, yo, like I could do this shit.
Yeah, like that was perfect. That's perfect.
And that's the same exact year you had your first art party. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so bro, like niggas who were there, if you were there, you know how fun it was, bro. That was wow.
Like you were on stage singing Lil B, Chief Keefs. Bro, that should look like a good ass time. I wish I knew about that shit at the time.
Wow, yeah, I had so much fun. Like, I got so faded too, like, just being on stage. Okay, so how that came about, there was this venue called the Shire, and they relocated and like upgraded, but at the time it was like a backyard venue. It's like you walk in, it's kind of next to like.
Oh, so it was a venue.
Yeah, or they like turned their backyard into like a venue, like a community space type thing.
Oh shit!
So then like it was kind of like in Modesto area. Like I live in Ceres, so it's like not far at all. So I know a couple people who would have shows there and do performances there, and like I was like, yo, like, and this is nobody was doing our shows either. Nobody did. Or okay, I take that back. The only people who were doing our shows was. Or I think before we get into this one, I think we should get into my very first one. The one that I got into that wasn't mine.
Let's talk about that one then.
Okay, so that one.
'Cause this one I don't think I heard about.
Okay, yeah, this one was honestly don't even remember like the exact time or month, but like this had a lot to do with Skan, because Skan he knew all the homies that were running it, and then he was getting into it, and then I went to one like prior to the one I was gonna get in, and then like I was so hyped, bro. It's like you walk in, like everybody's getting turned up. It's like all these like sick lights, and there's art all over the wall, and there's like I was like, this is sick, bro. Like I'd never been to an art show before. Yeah. It was in Modesto, and then like I started to become cool with all the people who would like run it, and then I told Skan, I'm like, yo, like ask the homies, like it'd be good if I can get in that. And he's like, yeah, bro, just like DM the homie Fabian, shout out Fabian. And then I just DM'd him, bro, and I had like 11 pieces that I like had just done. Not for the show, but I just finished just from banging them out. And I sent him a picture of every single one, bro, and I was just like, yo, like my name is Tre, I'm Skan's homie, I do art, like it'd be dope if I can get in the show. If not, it's all good. And this nigga just said, bro, your art is crazy, bro. Like
and what age was this?
This was, I was 17. Oh, okay, so, cool. Yeah, so like he's like, bro, this is dope, like you're in. I was like I was so hyped, bro, and I met all the homies, went to go set up, met the other artists, and then it was at a hookah lounge, and then yeah, like it was turn. Like all the homies came, like, and later on, like it got mad turn, like it's DJ sets, everybody was just dancing and stuff. Like I was stupid turned that night too, but then later on, I was like, yo, I want to do my own, like a Barf one. And then that's whenever I talked to the homies about getting my own there. Then they were just like, yeah, man, like that's cool. Like they've never done art shows there. They've always done just performances and stuff like that and bands. So I talked to them, and then they were hyped, and then they let me do it. And then I just told them what was to be expected. Like, yo, they're gonna have people here. People are gonna be, you know, smoking, drinking, doing what they do. We're gonna have all the art hung up inside. You know, have some music playing, like some DJ sets. He's like, okay, that's cool, whatever. And it came out mad successful, bro. Like everybody that came, like had a lot of fun. Like there's a lot of people that came, and it was just mad fun, bro. Then later on the night, niggas was mad turn. Niggas was on the stage singing Lil B and
Did you end up blacking out that night, or like you were cool throughout the whole night?
No, I didn't black out. I was just mad turned the whole night, bro. Yeah, but that was really fun. Like everybody who came to that one, I appreciate y'all niggas.
And how many barf shows did you have like yourself?
I've had 2. So the first one was real. Like the first one went smooth. Everything was smooth.
Yeah.
Everything. And the second one was kind of like, was hoping to be smooth, you know, for a second one, but like just a lot of stuff like started to go bad.
Like what?
So the sound started to go bad. Like, okay, like the homies they're doing their DJ sets. Like my homies Subatomic and Y-Ray.
Might want to school up MySpace so it's not
Okay,
fucking in that little fucking metal thing.
So like Subatomic and Y-Ray, they were both, you know, they did their sets. I think Y-Ray did his set first, but the homie was doing his set, and then like the sound just cuts off, like cuts off, and then like we're like, oh, blah blah, and then like since my show, like I gotta be like, yo, but I hired this sound guy, right?
You said he cut off someone's set?
No, okay, so
My bad, I fucking...
Yeah, no. So I hired this sound guy through the other homie because he did the sound for one of the other events that I was at, and I was like, okay, that's cool, and then like they knew him, so I was like, you know, he had a cool setup, so we're like, let's get it. So I call my boy to hit him up, so we hit him up, and this nigga says, yeah, okay, for sure, like to supply sound and everything for the whole day, I'm asking 200. I said, okay, for sure, that's cool. Like we'll pay you like after the show, like from what we make from the show. So this nigga comes, nigga brings 2 speakers and nothing else. No mics, no mixer, nothing. 2 speakers.
And he was asking for 200.
Yeah, still.
And Brad,
Still asking for the 200 because I said it. But you said you would supply sound though.
Yeah.
But you didn't. Like you just brought some speakers, nigga. I could have brought speakers. Like
yeah.
Like what?
That's like the bare fucking minimum.
Yeah. So I'm like, what did you like? So he came through, and like I had homies that were supposed to perform and everything. Like, so he comes through. He's like, oh, I wasn't told to bring mics and all this stuff. And I'm just like,
but you're a DJ. Like,
so,
like what do you expect?
He wasn't even a DJ. He was just like basically a nigga with sound equipment.
But still, like, if you're gonna like.
And then he said that he was gonna do that, and at the other show that I seen him at, that he set up, like everything was set up, bro. So like this time he only brought speakers. I'm like, nigga, what? So then like all this stuff starts. So then you know, just more complications along the way. And the homie's dad had to come through with his mixer, and then had the mics on for a couple performances, and then like, so then this nigga's like getting faded. And then next, you know, like while people are
the sound guy,
yeah, he's getting faded while he's just staying there. Like instead of like make sure everything's smooth, and then like the homie's doing the set and it just cuts off, bro. And I'm like telling him, he's like, oh yeah, I don't know. But then he had like all these plugs into like one like outlet, and like just didn't know what he was doing, bro. And then at the end of the show, like this nigga was like I don't know, I was just heated because a whole bunch of stuff was going on with the sound still like throughout the night, and I'm just like trying to make everything go good. I keep having to go fix everything, and then I dip out, and then the owners gave him 80 out of everything because they knew what was going on. And then, or they kind of just, or no, they gave him 80 because that's usually how much they pay for the sound guy. But at the same time, like they seen like
he really wasn't doing much.
Yeah. So then he gave him the 80. Then I dip out mad early. I'm getting all my stuff, and he just like, yo, I only got 80, and I was told 200.
He was still asking for 200?
Yeah, and I was like, bro, I was told you were supposed to supply sound, and whenever the sound was cutting out, you weren't fixing it, like, all this stuff. So, like, for a while, bro, like, for, like, half a year, this nigga was bugging me every day. Like, telling me like, bro, I'm gonna need that like 120 or whatever, and I'm like, nigga, I'm not gonna pay you for something that you didn't do, bro. Like, regardless. So I wish it would have went smoother. It's all right. A lot of people told me the next day that they had fun. Like, regardless of that, like everything else was cool. But for the most part, it was just the sound, bro. But that
especially being in your own shit, like, you know, you wanted like as best as you could fucking make it, you know.
Yeah. Who's calling me right now? My nigga Christian. Sorry, Christian. I'm gonna call you back. But yeah, for the most part, it was just like the sound complications. But that was a big part of the show, you know, like people performing and music and like just in and out throughout the night and stuff. Like that wasn't cool. Yeah, but it was all good. It was still fun though.
All right, so you had two yourself, just two.
Yeah.
And all right, so let's talk about how you came up with the name Barf.
All right, so Barf came about. This is like 2015, like late 2015, because I remember like me and like the homies were making little skate videos, like iPhone edits at the time, and then we were making up names for videos. And the first one was called Let's Get It, and the second one was called Tent, and then like we're.
All right, so let's get back on how you're getting into Barf.
Okay, so it started basically as a video title that I made up, and between the group of friends I was chilling with, like only a few of them thought it was cool. So like either way, I was like whatever, like, and then literally, bro, like the next day, like I just spray painted Barf on my board. Like they didn't want to agree on it for a video, and I was like whatever. Like wrote it on my board. It looks sick.
What was the video for? Like a skate video or?
Yeah, just a skate video. Like we'll literally just on our phones, iPhones, like just be skating the park or just skating little spots and just getting clips and putting them together, or just stupid videos of us just clowning. Like put them in there. Like it's just like it's funny, bro. It was fun at the time. But like yeah, like it was basically a video title. All of them didn't like it. I spray painted on my board. Thought it was cool. Kept writing on my board. Next thing I was doing drawings and putting Barf under it, and then started making logos. And like I just started rolling with it, and then that's whenever the art show came around, the very first one, and then I used Barf as like my introduction name. Instead, Tre's art, like this is Barf. I'm like, oh, who's Barf? So then from there, bro, like everybody started to recognize me from Barf. Like throughout the time, like people were like, oh, Barf, oh, you're Barf. And I was like, I'm barfing off. It's pretty crazy, like. So yeah, that was how the name came about. Just basically a video title, and I just started running with it myself. So honestly, if they would have been like, "Oh, that's sick," I probably wouldn't have just used it as a company. I probably would have thought something else at the time.
But since like it was like turned down, you're like, "No, I'm gonna embrace that shit. It's gonna be my shit."
Yeah,
fuck y'all. This is me.
Yeah, like, and you know how people would be trying to do that, but like realistically, they're inside. They're probably like, actually hurt. Like, no, I'm just like, nigga. I'm gonna run with that. Like, just right on top. Exactly, bro. Yeah. And that's how you should think about everything, to be honest. Because if not, then you're gonna get shut down all the time.
Next, if not, then it's like it's really not you being creative. It's like you're kind of turning your own creative self down, you know?
You can trust yourself. Like, think that what you're gonna make is gonna be sick. It's gonna be the next big thing or something. If that's what you want.
And especially if you want to be doing your own thing, you really can't take. I mean, you got in some way you gotta take some advice, but at the same time, you gotta say fuck what y'all think.
Yeah. Always have open ears, but like,
exactly. Yeah, always have open ears, but you still obviously want to do like what you think is dope. Like, fuck what other people think is dope, you know.
Always.
That's always gonna be important, especially being creative. Like you can't really sit there and just worry about what everyone's thinking. We were talking about shit the other day, bro. Like if you sit there and worry about what everyone's thinking, you could fix everything you're fucking doing, but they're gonna still find one thing to fucking complain about, you know?
Yeah, people, like, there's always gonna be people hating on you, bro. Everybody's not gonna like you, or everybody's not gonna like what you're doing. Like, even if they do, deep down, like, not everybody's gonna admit it, bro. Like, people are stubborn like that. So, I've learned, like, for a long time, bro, to not let stuff like that bother me. And I see it bother a lot of people, and I feel bad, because I'm like, I try to tell them, like, don't even let that bother you, bro. It's like, but still, like, this nigga's a bitch, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I don't know what to tell you from there, bro. I tried, but.
Yeah, cause I mean, especially being a creator, I'm pretty sure you felt the same way, like, to where, like, when you come up with ideas, especially being, like, in high school, people are, like, the most, like, oh, you're fucking tripping, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, like, honestly.
Did you get that or not?
No. Yeah, I got you, but I'm saying, like, I was basically, like, like that's honestly why I had a lot of time to do what I did, because I was homeschooled like at like my junior year. So like, or not homeschooled, just independent study, you know. So I only had to go to school once a week for like 15 minutes.
See, I didn't even know that.
Really?
No. We never even talked about that.
Well, we can get into that too.
Oh, yeah, fucking. How'd you get into independent studies?
That's honestly kind of a funny story.
All right, hear it.
Now that I think about it, so we're gonna go all the way back. We can go back to freshman year.
Do it.
Freshman year. You know, we're like halfway into the year. I'm with my nigga Oscar, bro. It was like my best friend at the time, and we like got into smoking together. You feel me? Like he's like that was the homie we started smoking together. Like we like, yeah, bro, we trying to smoke.
When'd you start smoking?
When I first started smoking, like freshman year, like my first time smoking was freshman year.
Shit. Okay, let's save that. Let's go back to this independent study shit. We'll go back to that.
Okay.
I'll write that down so I remember that. But keep going.
Okay, so about independent study. Yeah, I got an independent study. Like I basically just like told my mom, I was like, I want to do independent study. Like I feel like it'd be better for me. Like I was telling her like I don't like niggas that be around me. Like I only kick it with a few people. I wasn't trying to sound like that person in high school, but like
that's just how shit is.
Niggas is just lame, bro. Like I wasn't trying to kick it with them or be around them or have to deal with them or like.
I think that's where we relate on a lot of shit. We're talking about the same shit the other day. Like I don't, like especially at work. But how we're talking about at work, like I don't. At work at Home Depot, a lot of y'all are lame as fuck. I'm letting y'all know that right now. If y'all see me, you can take offense if you want to. But a lot of y'all are fucking lames, and that's why I don't talk to you, because I can't relate to you.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You can't be friends with everybody. Like, that's why, like, I even tell, like, I'll tell people this, like, yeah, people are always nice, bro. People are nice all the time. Not everybody, but people are nice. Doesn't mean, like, we gotta be friends or buddy-buddy, because we can't relate like that. Like, yeah, you're cool. Like, I'll say what's up to you, but we're not cool like that. It's just gonna be
for the most part, you're still a fucking lame. At the end of the day, you're still a fucking lame, and I can't relate to you.
Yeah, like you just on that lame move.
You probably wear fucking thong sandals with no socks. At the age of fucking 18, 19. Some fucking boat shoes and some high ass motherfucking shorts.
Oh, you're talking about the niggas that get $1,000 for like $30?
Yeah. Yeah, y'all get charged mad tough. We're not showing y'all no love. And we're fucking your white hoes. Raw. No lube. Because them bitches come ready. They know what the fuck is up. Sucking dick from the back.
Oh my God, bro.
Alright, let's get back. We keep getting off subject on this motherfucking independent shit. Alright, so how does independent... Alright, so you were smoking with your boy Omar, or what was his name?
Oscar.
Oh,
wait, yeah, this is back to the freshman year, because like, I have to explain why I'm there, bro. I have to go back to freshman year, bro.
Yeah, let's go back. Alright.
Okay, so...
Yeah, we're smoking.
Yeah, we got into smoking together, bro. Like, basically... Well, before we got into smoking, I would go to this nigga's house across the street. He lives across the street from me. We walked to school. Both in Ceres High. I'll go to this nigga's house in the morning, probably like 6 something. And then, you know, we'll just be walking. By the time we get there just a little bit earlier so we can chill and then go to class. So I walked this nigga's house one morning. Just a random day, bro. Like throughout the week, we do this every day. Just one random day throughout the week. Go to this nigga's house, stupid early, knock on his door, just chilling right there, look down. Like the metal ceiling part, like in your front door, nigga, there's a quarter of tree this big sitting on the thing. And I'm a freshman, haven't smoked, we've been talking about smoking. Yeah. Nigga, I literally opened my eyes.
Is that like, what I fucking think it is?
And I was like, what? Like, I thought it was like some dead grass from niggas mowed the lawn or something, bro. I swear to God. And I grabbed it and I was like, put it in my hoodie. Bro. And I just sat right there until this nigga opened the door. Nigga's like half asleep. He's like, yeah, for sure, I'll be all right now. I'm like, nigga, I found this on your porch. He goes, for real? I said, yes, bro. Go get a bag. This nigga was speechless. He was like, runs the house.
Why the folks sit on his porch?
Huh?
Why was it on his porch?
We still don't know to this day, bro.
So it's just randomly a quarter sitting on this nigga's porch.
It's like like a quarter, like it's like a trimmed like big branch, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just sitting there, like. We feel like it has something to do with his mom and like his mom's boyfriend or something dropping it off or something because his mom's stuff. But we have no idea, bro. Wow. We have no idea. It was mad early in the morning.
Maybe it was just destiny for you guys to smoke weed.
I know that. That's why I'm convinced at this point, bro, because it couldn't have been any smoother than that.
Because how else are you gonna? When do you ever find weed on someone's porch?
And that much, bro, like in a branch. And then he goes get a bag, puts it in the bag, and there's like this bush in front of his house.
Yeah.
And then we like, tucked it, and then we're just walking to school like we're about to smoke after school. Then we finally get back, bro. We get to his house, and then we just start smoking, whatever. Like get mad lit. Then from there, bro, we were just smoking, bro.
So like your first high was cool.
Yeah.
And you felt it?
So, yeah, like we just smoking. And literally, bro, in the middle of the one that hits, I was like, got up and like, you know, like the bumpy texture of backyard wall and stuff. I was like,
wow, that's just crazy.
I was like, literally, I said this out loud. I was like, this is why niggas be smoking. I was like, it feels crazy, bro. And then from there, shit. I got into it, and then, you know, obviously, first getting into it, I don't know the troubles I can get in. So then I brought a little bit with me to school because I didn't want my mom to catch me or find it while I was gone. And I was like, yeah, I'll just bring it with me, smoke after school, it's whatever. Nigga,
Mistake.
That one day, yes, bro. That one day happens to be this nigga Jaden. Nigga Jaden had an edible, fudge edible.
Don't tell me you ate that. You ate that?
No. Nigga had it in his hand. Nigga had it in his hand, bro. Like, it was a square, but nigga had his hand for so long, it was turned to a ball, my nigga. It was a fudge ball, bro. I swear.
Hella moist ass woody fucking.
Like, bro, like, I get out of class, and I have PE, bro, like, second period, and this nigga's, like, waiting for me outside the PE door.
Salty ass edible.
So then I get there, nigga sees me halfway, runs up to me, he's tall as black, full of skinny. He's like, runs up to me, and then he's like, bro, look what I got. I was like, bro, chill. And he's like, look what I got, bro, it's an edible. I was like, why do you have that? He was like, oh, bro, I got cookies, blah, blah, like all this stuff. Just naming all these different edibles they had. And I guess he had like, his band locker was full of just edibles, I guess. And he had this one, he just wanted me to eat it. And I was like, bro, I'm not eating that, especially it's been in your hand, my nigga. And then my nigga Oscar's with me. He's like, bro, here, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, bro. He shoves the whole thing, my nigga Oscar's mouth. Boom. He closes nigga's mouth, and he's like, eat it, nigga. Like, not like, I don't know, like, bully, like, but he just like, we're all homies, this nigga was
no
just
consent, just
like,
made him eat it.
Like, I'm not gonna eat it, Trey's not gonna eat it, like, Oscar's gonna eat it, like, throws it in his mouth, and this nigga's like, oh, that tastes gross. We had different PE teachers, so we dip, come back to the locker room, this nigga's like, nigga, like, I'm lit, blah, 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 stuff. I'm just like, chill, bro. And then I guess this little white kid, nigga, if I ever find you in my life, this little white kid, bro, was chilling in there and watched the whole thing from when I first pulled up to the PE locker room. And
little white kids.
And snitched, bro. Went to the office and told them everything. Told her our names, told us what we look like. So, yo, they're doing this, they have this.
Why just give them descriptions and everything?
Like he was like an undercover like kid, bro. Like I'm like, what? So he tells them everything, and then next you know, I'm in third period. I get called up, or I don't even get called up. They're like, some lady comes, and she's like, oh, we need Trey. So I get escorted to the office, and I kind of already knew, like, I was just hoping they would check me, you know, because I had to treat
yeah,
my
an
bag.
idea, but you're like, I hope it's not that.
Yeah, I had to treat my bag, and I'm like, no, like, I was just kind of scared. So I get there, and she's like, so basically Jaden was the one that got caught up, like, with all the edibles.
Oh, so but did y'all get caught up or?
Yeah. So then she called us up, like, all three of us, like, at different times. And she's like, oh, okay, so we know that there's baked goods going around campus, and a student told us that you were involved, blah, blah, blah.
Baked goods.
That's what she said, exactly what she said. And student told us you were involved, and I'm like, I don't know. I was like, no, I don't know. I was like, I haven't heard of it. I was like,
never heard of baked goods.
And I was, and then she was like, well, I'm gonna have to check your bag. I'm like,
oh, and you had the fucking weed. Wow.
she checks my bag, or I have a JanSport, you know, just 2 pockets. Nigga, she opens the big one, looks in there, nothing. This is a small pocket, bro. I had the pack, bro. I had. It was like a nug, bro. It was like a nug. I had papers, like eye drops and a lighter, bro. It was just like a little.
The whole fucking little fucking high school.
Yeah.
Essentials.
It was just in my pocket, bro. And she was like trying to open it, and it wouldn't open. She literally puts it like to the table. And she goes. I'm thinking to myself like, she not about to open it. All she goes, vroom, takes everything out, and she just like looks at me. Like, are you see? I'm a freshman, bro. I'm stupid young. I'm just like, my heart's beating mad fast. I'm just like, Like
I still never heard of baked goods. Nope.
yeah, I don't know where that came from. So she said, I'm just like, I'm like, yeah. So what? I'm like, am I in trouble? Am I expelled? Am I spent? I was basically just asking like,
Just yeah, okay, what's about to happen from here?
like basically, I'm just like, you're gonna like, I already know you're gonna call my parents, but what's about to happen? She's like, so she sends me to the cops office, bro. I'm in the cops office.
Oh, that probably made you sweat, nah.
Bro, as soon as I get in there, bro, I sit down. This nigga's on his computer, just not. He doesn't even look at me yet. He's just like, I'm just sitting.
Why do they always do that?
Yeah, so I'm just sitting right here. I'm like,
I think it's kind of like a yeah, I don't give a fuck about you, but I'm gonna get you in trouble. So wait.
yeah.
I think it's that type of thing because I've been in there, bro. And like as soon as they walk in, they're just like,
Yeah, like he didn't even look at me, bro. And I'm just like,
maybe that's like a little tactic they all fucking do.
I feel like it was. I feel like it was.
Yeah.
Because watch, like he's sitting right there, and I'm like, and all of a sudden he just stops. He goes, "So man, you smoke weed every day?" And I'm just like, "No,
shit.
like I just started like
Stuttering,
Yeah,
just
bro.
getting all nervous and shit.
Yeah, then he just like cuts me off. All right, man, you have the right to remain silent. Blah blah blah. Anything you say can be used. But I'm just like, nigga, I'm going to jail.
Oh,
I
wow.
was like, nigga, I'm going to jail for real. So then like, I end up getting sent home. Like my mom comes and gets me, whatever. Like I'm suspended in the meantime because I guess they were talking about like if I should get expelled or not. But so then I had to go to a meeting with like the school district, like those niggas, and sit in the long office with or long table with them, bro. And like my principal, I'm like, yeah. So tell us why we should let you or why we shouldn't expel you, basically. And I'm like, look, I know it was a mistake. Like I'm only like 15. Like I'll like
Pretty much made you beg to stay.
yeah. I was like, I didn't. I just didn't. The only reason I brought it with me because I didn't want it to be found while I was gone. Like I didn't know. Like it was just the wrong day. I should have brought it on campus at all. Like basically just like yo, please let me come back. And then he was just like, whatever. And he basically already has mine made up, and he said no. So I didn't let me come back.
Oh, so you got expelled off that for wow.
Got
What
expelled.
school is that?
This is Ceres High.
Fuck. Hey, they were more strict than Central, I think, bro. Cause I know people that got caught with weed and they're still there.
But yeah, let me go. I had to go to this community school, finish the freshman year, and then like just ended up basically just like went to independent study. I was just like, yo, like can I just do it? Because either Argus or independent study. I was like, rather do that. So I just stayed on that, and I ended up graduating my junior year. Like I didn't even have to do a whole senior year. Like I just got all my high school credits so fast through that.
And how far were you into even freshman year?
Like a few months, bro. It was like half a year.
Damn, so you didn't really experience high school whatsoever.
Not really.
And it was cool.
Like,
But
it's
like you didn't miss out on.
That's what people tell me, like, oh, like high school. I'm just like, I don't really care, but like, it's not like I wanted to go to prom and do all that stuff. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I went to prom and it was pretty fucking like it was a school dance, just more expensive. It was the exact same. It's like pretty much the exact same shit as a school dance. If you went to like a middle school one, I compare it to that even. They're the same exact shit. You just fucking spend $300 or $400 extra for like no fucking reason. If I could go back, I definitely would have not.
yeah, like spent all that loot.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, my high school experience was weird. Like, all that happened. Stayed on independent study, graduated early, and then people was like, oh, like, where'd you go, bro? Like, I'm just like, bro, when I independent study, I've been chilling. Then I just like for that long time, like for that whole like senior year, bro, like just chilling. Like I was just skating, bro, just making art, just doing me. And then honestly, I'm kind of happy that happened because that whole year of just doing me and like realizing how much I loved everything I do and like doing me, like
To give you time to yourself.
yeah, basically like a whole year, bro. And it was fun, and that helped a lot.
So that's probably also meant to happen. Also, like, because to be honest, maybe if you wouldn't have got kicked out, you probably wouldn't even be doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
You probably would have been distracted with all the little high school bullshit. You didn't get that time to focus on yourself, and
yeah,
that's the thing. Because I'm pretty sure, like, while like you were kicked out, you had to sit there and work on your art, skate, be in the whole like that whole culture,
Yeah, I was like meeting like new homies and stuff too. Like it was all good. Like it was smooth, bro.
So when'd you meet Skan and everybody?
I met Skan through the art shows, really. Or no, I take that back. I knew Ricky. I met Ricky first through at the skate park. We're just skating,
And this was when?
This is probably probably like four years ago, bro.
And was he doing his whole little shit too already?
Yeah, he was a photographer. Like he was taking pictures all the time and everything. Like, and then just see him at skate park. You know, like literally, I remember like just like how he dressed and like how he skated and like the tricks he was doing like were different than everybody else. Like he was into that type of thing. Like he's doing impossibles and like
you can relate.
Yeah, and like he knew what Supreme was. Like like no one at the park was on that. You know, before
the whole Tyler shit, probably.
Before like FA jumped off stupid hard and all that stuff. Like this was a different time. So then like I just knew that he was in that stuff. Then we just linked. Like we're just cool off top. And I ended up meeting Skan through him and Alex through Skan at the art shows and all that stuff. So like, or at the first art show I did. So like just everything came along, you know, like basically through the skate park and then just mutuals. Just
Damn,
mutuals.
tight.
Like he introduced me to like his like what he does, you know. That honestly inspired me a lot too. Like someone else around here that's
on that same little wave you're on.
Yeah, so then like that was the same thing with Alex. Like met Alex and like he do For the Worst and like I was like that's sick. And then Skan like with his art stuff, I've always been cool with Skan, but like
yeah,
how it all came together, bro, was like it was cool.
And yeah, bro, like how you said that inspires you, like you guys honestly inspire me, bro. Like believe it or not, I'm pretty sure like I probably told you, bro, but like seeing y'all do your shit and y'all be successful with it, it's like wow. Like to me, I've never seen anyone from around here get some shit going and it's like actually working, you know?
Yeah.
And so when I see you guys doing your shit, I'm like, yo, like if they could do it, I could do this. So I was like,
that's
you know,
right, nigga.
and
That's what I'm trying to do.
And exactly. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna fucking try this motherfucking thing out. Like I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna do this shit until the motherfucking wheels fall off. Bro, to be honest, I don't give a fuck. Cause I'm sure like this is the first one, bro. So it's not gonna get crazy views. I'm gonna keep doing this shit until I can't, bro. Like we said last time, I'm gonna keep doing this shit until I can't no more.
Exactly.
So it's
That's
just
how
gonna,
it should be.
And it's just gonna fucking evolve into whatever the fuck else comes with it. But like this is definitely just the first fucking start.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are definitely a huge inspiration, bro. Like seeing you, like going to those art shows, I'm just like, holy fuck, that was a whole world of this motherfucking town that I have never seen. At the time, cause like I said, bro, like I've just been like surrounded by people that are just like not into really shit, you know?
Yeah.
So like I'd say probably I was just in a bubble. I didn't really know the culture that was going on in Modesto. I was like, wow. So like these people are like into the same type of shit. Like how you saying like you met them, like they're in the same shit you're into. I meet you guys and I'm like, wow, these niggas are in the same shit I'm into. Like
yeah.
And that's why I love the art shows, because when I go there, I could talk to anybody. Like I could talk to everybody, then we all could relate on something. But when I go to like a regular house party, these are like little fucking swag fag ass dudes that I can't relate to, bro. Like
everybody's getting faded, like
not even the faded part, just like I said, you're all swag fags. I can't talk to y'all. I just can't relate to you guys, dude. Like
it's just that being on top of that, like when I see like little niggas over here like all swagged up and stuff, and they're just sitting here like pouring up and taking pictures like the regular lean nigga pictures do, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
It's just like, bro, like I know exactly, like basically you're just good at copying, bro. You're good at copying. I can see that, and then like I see y'all niggas like walk around like I'm like, I'm so tired of you niggas, bro.
He said, I'm so tired of you.
I really am. You know you are too. You won't admit it, but yeah.
Y'all are fucking lames too. We don't like you.
Don't like you niggas.
Don't like you niggas, bro, to be honest. Alright, so let's talk about skating. How'd you get into skating? So I feel like that's a pretty big fucking thing, since like that pretty much, without the skating, you wouldn't have met Ricky, you wouldn't have met maybe even Skan or fucking Alex.
Yeah, that's
true. And I feel like those are like your main fucking dudes that you guys come together and get these big ass shows going.
Yeah. So skating was definitely through my older brother. Like that was his thing, bro. Like on top of art, finding out that, bro, I'm telling you, like
so he was definitely a huge fucking inspiration for you.
Yeah, discovering that whole like you know, discovering the whole like skating with your homies all day type thing.
That's the whole world.
Like, bro, that's a whole different world right there. And I was like, since a youngin', bro, I was like, I wanna do that. Like, I wanna mob with my niggas. I wanna skate around. Like, so then like they would be skating around, like skating in front of my house, like skating like a little ledge or like a mani pad, like off the driveway or something. Like, it's just like, you know, just having fun and stuff. So I got hyped, and then at the time, some of you might remember Copeland Skate Shop, but my brother worked there. And
where was that at?
I think it was in Ceres.
Was it that one that's in that plaza with the? It's like a liquor store, it's a pizza shop, it's like a donut shop.
I don't even remember.
Is it next to the skate park?
It was. I think it was. This was a long time ago. Bro.
No, yeah, like
it was CBS. It's like Copeland Skate Shop, like I don't
like
know
across from where CVS is right now.
I don't know where it was exactly. I actually never even been there. I just knew about it because my brother worked there.
Because I know there was a skate shop. Like, say if you're at the skate park, you want to get like a soda. And at the time, this was the 75-cent soda, bro. Like the big ass styrofoam shit.
Yeah.
It was 75 cents. And like, say you went down the skate park. Say if you're gonna go to Walmart, like that first little plaza right there, that liquor store, and there's a little skate shop right next to it.
Like in the corner?
Yeah.
That was Fractured Board Shop.
Oh, okay.
That was Fractured Board Shop. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But, we're talking about
That's some throwback shit.
Yeah, Copeland.
Is it still there?
No, they went out.
Oh shit.
But so Copeland's my brother worked there, and he would like I'm stupid young bro, and he would like always have like a new board, or like he would come through even on my birthday, and like he would just bless me with a complete, like a brand new complete, and I'm like stupid young bro, and then I would just learn how to skate, and then like, you know, he would take me skating sometimes. Like he would go skate Ceres Park like mad early in the morning. Then he would just take me with him. Like I would skate around, and eventually we'd go by myself and learn. And he even sees to this day like my progression in skating, and like he's proud of it, bro, because he knows that got it from him, and he knows that it's all through him. So
yeah,
it's
What was like your first trick that you were like, oh shit, I can land that? I feel like most people's is probably like a 360 flip. When they could get that, they're like, oh damn.
I remember my first kickflip for sure.
Oh, I remember mine. When I did mine, I ran outside and started showing people outside like, yo, look what I can fucking do.
Nigga, look.
I was in my backyard sitting there like for like an hour, and then like I was looking at this is how YouTube blesses people, bro. I was on YouTube learning how to do that shit, and they were like, yo, just don't be scared and land your fucking foot on the board. So when you first start, you do flips and you keep landing that one foot on the ground.
Yeah,
it's
like like that one, like for example, like you'll flick it and you'll always have this one on the front, but this one to be off the board. Like, yeah, I know. Exactly.
Well, for me it's the opposite. Wait, actually, no, yeah, you're right. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking put both of them down. As soon as I did that shit, boom. Ow, bro. Oh my fucking. I went outside, ran down the street. Any person that was outside, I was like, yo, I just landed the street, but I was like, oh, that's what's up, dude. But they weren't as hyped as I was, but I was like, yo, like this took me fucking weeks. Maybe. Cause I don't know how old I was. I was probably like, fuck, dude, probably like 6th grade maybe. 6th, 7th grade when I first landed my first like kickflip.
Honestly, it took me a long time to progress, bro. It really did. Like,
that's why I want to get back into it for me, cause like I could get it, I could hang with it pretty fast.
Yeah. Like I was always good at like riding the board, but bro, I didn't land my first kickflip till I was like 15. From skating for so long, just learning, just skating around. Like,
if I get on now, I'll bust my ass. Just even riding is kind of hard now.
I feel, but bruh.
So
like, I feel like if I would just put in more work, like, and just actually tried as a youngin more, I feel like I would have been way better. I'm not like hurt about it, but I just feel like if I would put.
No, you're still good now, so it's like
I feel like if I just put in a little more, I'd been way better. But I'm sorry, it's whatever.
Yeah, cause I remember at 6th grade, cause even before that, I was skating before that. And my first board, I think I told you, was like I think my first one was a 0. Second was a Death Star.
Dark Star.
Dark Star was my second. The one in 6th grade, that might have been I don't know, but like I remember watching that. Remember that Rob Dyrdek movie?
Street Dreams.
Yeah,
bro.
Because at that time I had fell off a skateboard and I watched that and it just kind of reminded me of how fun that shit was. And I was like, yo, I need another board again, and that's when I got back into that shit. So I'm telling you, like when I go to the skate park now, it's just like I go there and I'm just like, damn, I missed this, bro. Like this whole shit, like I just missed this whole entire.
It'd be like that, bro. Like I've never like really fell off. Not fell off. I don't want to say fell off, but like I never like
really took breaks or
like got like uninterested in skating. Like I've always been into it.
Yeah.
Like, forever.
Yeah.
Forever. Man.
So what's your best trick you think you do right now?
Impossible, bro. It's my favorite trick too right now because that's like my most recent trick I learned.
Yeah.
And I'm like starting to like I got it way better now and like just getting more control with it. Like it's fun, bro. And that's a dream trick of mine too. Like I've never in my life, when I say never in my life, never would ever think I can do that, bro. Like, cause it's a different kind of trick. Every other trick is pop flick, pop, kick this way, pop, flip that way. Like
I remember seeing pressure flips, and I was like, what
pressure
the
flips.
fuck?
Like that's I can't even pressure flip.
That's like
weird.
pretty much just the front, just.
It's like cause like your back. It's like lifting off your front foot and your back foot like scoops and pushes it up.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you're not even actually like popping and flicking. It's like just like impossible, bro. Like you take off your front foot first, and your back foot literally wraps the board around and it hits both your feet.
I remember seeing that when I was younger. And this young, I wish I knew your name, dude, but there's this young kid, bro. He's like this little, like, Cambodian, Asian-looking kid, bro, but he was raw as fucking, he was young, dude. At least, like, around the same age as I was, maybe, like, 10 to 13. And he was doing shit like that at that age, bro. And I was like, fuck, this nigga's bro.
Especially the kids nowadays, bro. I be seeing kids, like, I'm like, nigga, how? Like, y'all niggas doing whole lines at the skate park? Like,
I remember being there when I used to go, bro, and I would see little kids jump off. What's that stair set? Not the one with the rails, but the one it's like next to the ramp when you go down, like you're gonna go to the pyramid. Next to the bowl. And it's like next to the
double set. Talking about the double set, right?
Is there one next to the double set?
The 7 stair.
I seen a little kid do that, and I was like, bro, like a little ass kid. And I was tripping the fuck out.
I believe it, bro. Like I be tripping hard like over how good kids get now, cause like, yeah, bro. If you put in time, bro, you can get good at anything. But like,
still to see a little kid do it.
See like a little kid, but like, bro, like even if you started at 1 year old, my nigga, like how?
Still crazy, yeah.
like there's no way. But yeah.
So being at the Ceres skate park, I've seen some shit there. But what's like one of the craziest things that you can remember that was just. What the fuck? And I know you felt exactly because I've been there, bro, and I've seen some crazy shit. So I know you being there for years, you've seen a fucking lot of the skate park.
Dude, okay, I'll never, ever in my life forget this, bro. Never. I'll tell the story later on. I'll tell exactly how I'll tell it now. Nigga, I'm at the skate park. It's a hot day. This is like not last summer, maybe 2 summers ago. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but it was a hot summer, bro. It was like reaching like the 101s, 107s. I remember the hottest day was like 113 or something. But it was like a random hot day. And we were at the park, and I was with my nigga Michael, aka Half Black, shout out Half Black. And bro, and then we see like 2 groups of like Norteña chicks, bro. And then they were just walking up, bro. It's like 10 on each side, bro.
But what grade was this though?
No, I was out of high school. I was out of high school for sure. Like,
okay.
I was like, it was just a day at this park, you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
Bro, it was like 2 groups of 10, bro. Like one's walking from like the skateboard parking lot, and one's walking from like the grass area in the middle
Like
of the
a
park.
movie, like a scene from Warriors.
My brother, I was just walking up. I'm like, me and my nigga Michael. My nigga Mike was the first one to pull out his phone, bro. Before the niggas even got like 10 feet close to each other, he's like, oh nigga, I already know they about to fight. And he's like kind of standing distant, like filming it. Bro, and they walk up and they all hug each other. They all hug each other, right? And we're like, oh, what? And all of a sudden, bro, 2 girls start just getting it cracking, bro. I'm like, what? Like, they just,
but they fucking hugged at first?
like, they all hug. They're just like, boom. All of a sudden, 2 girls like, they start getting it. And all the girls just like around, like watching, like
what
doing
the
all this.
fuck?
And then one of the girls' mamas was like, yeah, beat her up, get her, like yelling at like the girl. And like, they're just like fighting. I'm just like, what? And they start getting it cracking like way harder, bro. Like don't jump in. No, I'm gonna jump in. People jump in. Like homegirls would get mad. Like, bro, this girl is probably like 6'4", bro. It's huge.
That's a big ass bitch. You're a big ass bitch.
She was huge, bro. And my nigga Bobby standing right there.
6'4"?
Bro, she was tall. She was taller than me.
Jesus.
She was tall. She was just like she's just a big chick.
Yeah, you a big ass bitch.
Bro, my nigga Bobby standing right there has his board because we're all watching. And then she was like, let me see your board. Guys, nigga board?
No.
Bro, and then one of the girls that was fighting, she's like trying to bag up. And the girl goes, boom, busts her windshield, bro, from the back, like the back window, bro, with the skateboard. And they just reverse super
Oh, I
fast.
thought you were gonna say she smacked her in the head.
Oh, no,
I was
she-
gonna be like, oh shit,
No,
from a
bro,
6'4", it's from a 6'4" bitch, bro. You're gonna die.
No, bro, she cracked that lady's back window and like,
God damn.
boom. And then like threw this nigga's board on the ground and they just dip out, bro. And next you know, there's a whole bunch of people around the park. And then like the cops come and like it's whatever, bro. It's like, but my nigga Bobby was like, what? Like, bro, she was huge. Like she was like, let me see your board. bow, like no hesitation, just cracked that window. They were just like, boom. They was getting ready to dip. Like she didn't even care. She about to hit him. Like they cut out, and I was just like it was so crazy. Like you see all these people like, oh, it's about to be a fight. They all hug each other like, oh, maybe they haven't seen each other forever. All of a sudden, it's like what? What's going on, bro? Like.
Maybe certain ones were cool. They're like, all right, so we're gonna keep the sequel. Maybe we're just gonna fucking have the bitch in the box.
I got one more.
One more. I do that. Yeah, I need to hear another one because
I got one more.
I know they're all gonna be good. So let's hear another one.
All right, shout out to my nigga John Sims and shout out my nigga.
Hey, I know John. I remember him. Yeah, he went to Central. Yeah, he went to John.
Right, word. Okay,
I think he got expelled though, cause he got caught up with weed.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga John.
Orange hair, dude, right?
Yeah.
So Johnson's who?
Yeah. John Sims my nigga Anthony.
Okay.
So we're at the skate park, bro, and John, he's about to serve Ant some weed. Like we're just in the parking lot. Mm-hmm. And this when he had a truck at the time. He just sitting in his truck, like sitting in his door. His door's open. He has a pickup. It's like Anthony's bag is right there. Boom. John has a jar. And he's like kind of pulls it out, puts it on the lid. He's like showing him like like perks whatever. And then I remember this little kid was like following Anthony that day, like, yo, you have weed? Yo, can I hit that? Yo, like, do you have anything I can smoke? Like all that stuff. And he's like, nah, bro, you can get out of here. Like you're a little kid. Like I'm not giving you nothing to smoke. Yeah. So then like I guess the kid was like 14, but he looked like he was like 7 or 8, bro. But I guess he was 14. Like nigga had some big old shirt on, had his hat all like. Come on, nigga, what? So then, like, this nigga's like walking around talking, oh, smoke. So this nigga follows, like, because I'm just chilling. I'm not buying it, but I'm just chilling him. Then, like, this nigga comes up and he's like looking at it. He's like, oh. And John's like, what? Like, what did you do? And he's like, you can smell it, but you can't touch it. He's like, he smells it. He goes, tries to grab it. He's like, no, what are you doing, little homie? Then, like, it tells him to dip, and he like kind of dips like slowly, kind of like. Makes his way away. Right? Shit. All of a sudden, bro, we're chilling right there. Like he just like showing him. All of a sudden, while Ant's bag is in the pickup, this nigga like this, going through the bag. And Anthony's like, what?
The same kid?
Yeah. Anthony's like, hey. He's right there. Like we just don't even see him because we're just like all talking. And like this nigga's like this, like nonchalantly going through this nigga's bag. Like not even like he just like. And he was like, what are you doing in my bag, nigga? He was like. I was looking for a pencil or whatever he said, like something stupid. Yeah. And he was like, bro, he's like, you better get out of here. He's like kind of following, like tell him dip. He's like, all right, I'm going. Nigga Anthony goes, punch that nigga in the head.
How old is this kid?
Bro, this nigga, he's like 14, 15 years old.
And how old are you
guys? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. My nigga Anthony, bro, this nigga walk away. He's like, nigga says, okay, I'm going. Go like this. Okay. This nigga punches this nigga in the head, bro. This nigga punches this nigga in the head. And then he's like, nigga, bro, he just socks him. Like, just socks him in the back of the head, like, He's like, ow. Nigga's like, ow. And he's like walking, bro. It's like the parking lot. He's like walking the path. This nigga Anthony's like, he's heated, bro. These niggas like, ooh. Like, niggas like, I can't believe this little nigga like trying to go in my bag in front of me, right? And then all of a sudden, bro, like the weed that he just bought, nigga said, hold this. Nigga, no. Listen, watch on. Runs after this nigga. No, this nigga doesn't even hear him, bro. No. He's like, this nigga's in the grass, bro. This nigga's in the grass on his way somewhere. And this nigga Anthony's running after him. Like, I'm like, where you're determined. You're dipping, bro. And this nigga's going, and this nigga turns around and goes, no, mommy. This nigga Anthony pushes him down right while he's running. Nigga like rolls on the grass, and Anthony's like this. He's like, ah. Nigga like slaps him up like 3 or 4 times. Nigga gets up to run away. Anthony like kicks him and he falls again. It's this nigga's like running home, bro. He's like, ah. Bro, I swear, and like there's a 4-way street. This nigga just runs in the middle of the street, across the street, doesn't even care, bro. This nigga's trying to leave. He doesn't even look like before he runs. He's just like in a 4-way street, my nigga. And then I was laughing though. Me and John are just cracking up, my nigga. We're just laughing like, what?
That definitely beat the first story. Holy shit. I'm glad you didn't forget that.
Bro, shout out to Anthony, my nigga. Oh my god.
That shit got me hot, bro. I'm gonna start sweating and shit. Fuck. Oh,
bro,
shit.
he punched that nigga in the back of the head so hard. When he first did it, like, niggas said, okay, I'm going. Niggas just like,
Nah, fuck it. and bro, like, what makes me laugh is I could hear that noise of like a knuckles hitting someone's skull, like.
I couldn't even believe it, bro. I was laughing like the whole time. Like, I didn't even feel bad for that nigga, bro. Like,
Yo, that little kid's grown now, too.
probably is. He probably like,
No, we don't want to say what it is because I'll kind of give away certain shit, but yeah. You might be grown.
yeah, he might be like 18 or something. Bet you won't do that now, though, nigga. And you know what Anthony said? Bro, Anthony said, bro, he's like, how old was that kid? I was like, bro, nigga said he was like 14 or something. He's like, he's 14? He's like, bro, I would have beat his ass more than that if I knew he was older.
Okay. I was to say that he was younger. I knew he was gonna. I would beat his ass more.
Yeah, no, he was like, bro, he was 14. He was like, I thought he was like way younger. I would have riled him up a little more. I was like, bro, you scared that nigga, bro. This nigga said, mommy. He was running, bro.
I know, like how little kids be like, they run away.
Oh, mama.
Oh shit. Like in Friday where it's like, I'm gonna chill cheese Fritos. Nigga, these.
He's like, get out, I'm close.
Give my dollar back. This my money. Mama.
Mama. Bro, I'll never forget that in my life, bro. That was like if there's one thing, bro, I wish I can put that in a movie or something, or like, because I remember exactly how it went down, bro. Like,
Yo, I'm glad you told that skateboard. I'm glad you told that park story. Cause fuck, if you would have forgot that, bro, wow. If you would have told me that later, I'd have been like, yo, come on. I'm definitely gonna be able to get that.
Shout out to Anthony, but not that little nigga.
I'll shout you out because you just gave us a fucking great story. Shout out to you for getting your ass beat at a young age. All right, one thing that I definitely wanted to bring up again from the last interview was the groupie shit. Cause, like I said last time, like you're not even like at a crazy level yet, but you got bitches that'll just suck a nigga's dick just cause who you are. You feel me? So I need to know about the very first time you just got head or some pussy.
Oh, why you about to do me on the pod?
Without even like trying. Like, where was this at? Was it at an art show? Where you just chilling? This bitch was like, "Oh, hey, what the guy does art? Suck your dick." Like, so I need to hear this story.
I'm sorry, mom. But
yeah, I'm sorry. I'll meet you one day, but you know, this is good
sorry,
shit.
mother. You know I love you, mom.
I haven't met you yet, but I love you too.
Okay. Oh my god, bro. Bro, I don't think I say it, bro.
Just say it, bro. Come on.
I'm not gonna kick it in my house.
You think it's like that?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, because like there's rules at my house, nigga, and I broke those rules.
All right. Well, let's
maybe on some exposed.
let's say how it happened, not like
how it happened.
Yeah.
Like, okay. All right, we can do that. So
and then we'll get into like other ones after. But I want to know about the first time it was like wow, this bitch just wants to suck my dick just because I fucking do art. And like how she hit you up and the whole shit.
All right, so
Because this is very interesting.
okay, no names,
No names.
but I'm sure if you happen to be watching,
You may know who you are.
but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, shorty stay in the DMs on the regular, and I'd be like, regular. It's regular, nigga.
Shout out to Pimpin' P one time.
Yeah.
For real.
But yeah, they stay in the DMs. It's kind of crazy. 'Cause I'm like, you don't have to do all that. Like, you could just be like, yo, what's up with it? Like, they be like,
she be hitting you up like, yo, like,
yeah, like they're like the fake small talk. Like she's like, what she say? Like, I think it was like one of my pieces, and she like DM'd me like one of my pieces like after liking one of her pictures, like liking one of her pictures, and she DM'd me one of my pieces, and she's like, oh, like this is so, like you're so talented, like.
You're doing what a nigga would do, trying to get a bitch and
shit. Yeah, like you're so talented, like that's crazy. Like you don't, like honestly, like you don't even understand what you're doing. Like your art is just so good. Like I can actually feel something from the art. I'm like, okay, that's what's up. And she's like, I'm like, yeah, like that's cool, whatever. And I'm like, so like, where are you from? Are you from Odessa or whatever? She's like, oh yeah, whatever, blah blah. Long story short, like I didn't even have to do anything. Like she just kept running it up. And then just ran it up. We're gonna leave it right there. Once again, I'm sorry, Mom. I love you. I love you, Mom.
All right, let's turn on.
Love you too, Auntie and Grandma, if you're watching this.
All right, well, what about the art shows? So I'm pretty sure like something's gone down to art. Like something's had to go down to art shows.
At the art show?
Has anything gone down at the art shows?
No, not like at the show.
But like after?
Yeah, not like at the show, like while everything.
And it's the same type of shit where a bitch is like, oh my god, you do art so nice, da da da. What do you guys doing after?
It's the same thing, bro. Like, cause especially whenever everybody's faded.
Oh, it makes 10 times easier.
Everybody's faded, and like, she wasn't like, oh my god, nigga, like, what you doing, nigga? Oh my god, nigga, what you doing, nigga?
But she was definitely feeling herself.
Yeah. No, I was like faded too. But
don't get it wrong, there was consent.
Always consent. Nigga.
Always consent.
You feel me, nigga?
I got raped one time by a woman, and you know who you are. I don't remember, but I'm not mad. But I'm
just saying.
But you know who you were.
Yeah, but never at the art show. Like, I don't think I would either, because like I feel like I'll just get exposed. Like,
I'm surprised, bro. Cause honestly, if I had my own art show, and someone was like, yo, what's going on? Like, bitch, come to the motherfucking bathroom.
Let's go, nigga. Get it one, go pee, no.
Nah, but if it's my
no, I go pee.
Yeah. But definitely, if I had my own shit, little shit going on, I'd go, like, if she was like, yo, blah, blah, I'm like, man, meet me at the bathroom.
Like, nah, like it's never been at the art show. It's always been like after. Like either way, that's just how I am. Like,
well, at least you respect yourself.
Yeah, like either way,
I don't sometimes.
Either way, it's how I am. Like if I would run it up, bro, I want to be like, I don't want to have to be like,
oh, you know what?
Like that. Like I'd rather be like chilling. You feel me? Like,
you know, I might not do that.
Like I'd rather be mad chilling. Like,
about the Hennessy, I might.
Bro, the Hennessy will handle that for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The Hennessy will have the story to tell instead of you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The
Hennessy wasn't involved that night, so just a lot of beer and tequila.
That's cool though. Like you don't got really putting in work for girls no more. It's just kind of just.
I don't. I really don't, bro. But don't get it twisted. I can Mac.
And we respect women.
We do.
We respect them all the way. Even though but we respect women.
What was you about to say?
Nah, it wasn't even that crazy. But nah, it's cool as fuck though. Like that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I'm sure the first time you're like, wow, this is really going down on me. Like, wow, this is really just easy like that.
I know, bro. Like I like basically what you said. Like I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's when I really started. Now I'm like,
oh, I'm popping.
I'm getting there, though.
I'm in these streets.
In these streets, nigga, you already know what it is, nigga. You know who I am.
And we definitely gotta bring back up the story about the mushrooms, because y'all said you guys took mushrooms in Frisco.
Yeah.
And started skating.
Yeah, we were skating all day.
So you gotta talk about that, because honestly, like, if I was taking shrooms, like, the last thing I'm thinking about doing is skating. Especially in Frisco with all the hills and shit.
Yeah. No, we wasn't doing all that. Like, we was like...
We said, like, they were, like little hills.
Yeah, we were just mobbing. But, yeah, so it was me, Alex...
Oh, actually, might be kind of cool then. Never mind. I might take that back. I'd probably do that.
Yeah, like, just mobbing. Like, we wasn't, like...
hit some spots and fucking do some shit, yeah.
Like, so, yeah, we just... it was, like, us four, Alex, Skan, Ricky, me. And we just go to SF just another day, like, to go skate, film, whatever. And before we dip, we go to the homies plug and we get the mushies, bro. We get the mushies.
The mushies.
The mushies. And then we have them, but we're saying we don't eat them basically until, or me and Alex ate ours, like basically whenever we got into Frisco. We got into Frisco
okay.
and we're like on the bridge and we're going. So like by the time we like get going, like we'll start to film a little bit. So then Skan and Ricky ate theirs when we got there. And then, like, basically just whenever we parked up, ate them, got our stuff. And then, bro, like, since me and Alex already took ours, we park up, we skate to water ledges, and then down the whole, like, street and the whole, like, road, like, down the curb that we're skating, it's just it's not park cars, like, all these cars at a red light. They got a red light, and all the tail lights are red, obviously, then the red light. So it's just all red lights just everywhere. So then, like, while I'm skating down, like, you know, like the haziness of the Frisco weather, and like, then it's just like the red lights were like vivid, you know what I mean? Like, almost like an 80s movie, like car riding the night vivid, like, if you know what I mean? Like, so I was like, I don't know, like, that was the first thing I noticed. I was like, these colors are like the red was just more red and vivid and glowy, like hazy glowy.
And everything's just like,
ooh.
Was it kind of more clear for you too also?
Yeah, like it was a clear, like vivid. That's what I mean by vivid,
Yeah.
like clear colors. Like instead of seeing this like that, it's like bright.
And you're just like, yeah, you admire it more.
Yeah. So I was just like looking at all the cars and like looking at them, I'm like, wow. And I felt like hella good, like especially just skating down, like it just felt good, bro, all the wind and stuff. Like it was a good experience. And just skating, and it was chill. Like I wasn't like tripping while I was skating, but I was just feeling good and like every time I would like chill.
You said
like,
you didn't have too much on.
No. It was like,
So like half eighth or so.
yeah, like half eighth. Like
Oh, that's cool, especially for the first time.
yeah, because I think me and Alex half that, and then then just skating up Waller, and then I guess Skan took. I think Skan ate a whole eighth. I think, not sure. He ate more than me for sure, but I guess he was booming the whole day. He was booming. Like, he was like, bro, I was booming all the mushies that day, but, like, I couldn't really tell because we were just all skating, chilling. But he would say it, like, a couple times, like...
Yeah, yo, I'm on.
Yeah, yo, like, niggas booming low-key. Like, for real? Like, I would kind of, like, forget, because I remember when mine started to go down a little bit, and then, like, I remember on the car ride home, like, I started to film again for some reason. Then when I got home, like, in my bed, like, I started to just feel it way harder for some reason. I was like... And this after all day. And I was laying in bed and like I just like, and I had like,
What the fuck? I thought I was done with
I
this.
had like a really good sleep too, but like yeah, it was a good experience. And then my second time wasn't so good. Like it was cool, but like it wasn't so smooth the whole time. So
yeah, you gotta talk about that one.
So like my boy at the time sued me, and I think he got like a quarter or something, bro. Like it was like a bigger amount. But we halved it, like we halved that, and then he swooped me. We took him. Then like off of Crow's Landing, there was this place he needed to go like for his tags or like insurance or something. He's need to drop off something or whatever. And then I'm just waiting in the car for him, and he's in there for probably like 20 minutes. And then cause there's people in behind him. It was like a Friday, so there's people in behind him. And, they're coming in. I'm just sitting in the car like I'm on my phone. And then it's like over the bridge, and it's like right there. And then it's like the sky was kind of like sundown a little bit, but it was still kind of bright. So it was like the sky was kind of pink and blue, and it was like the silhouettes of like the palm trees, and I could see it from like the corner of my eye. And then bro, like while I'm on my phone, this is how I knew. I was on my phone, and all of a sudden the trees go like this, and then I look up real quick, and they just go like,
Oh shit.
like either they were shaking, they just go like to stay still, and I was like, but it wasn't like scary. I was like, nigga, what?
What the fuck is
I
going
was
on?
like, yo, and that's when I knew, and then like I like went off my phone, and I was like, and I waited for him to come back, and I was like, bro, like when he was gone, like the tree just, he's like, oh for sure. He's like, bro, he was like, when I was in the line right now, he was like, I forgot what he was telling me, but he was like, when I was in the line, like this lady's like something like looked weird or something, and I started to know, but like. It was crazy. So then we ended up going back to his house, and then our other homie Andrew came through. Shout out Andrew. And then he had got his too, but he was talking about like I think he wanted it. Oh, so me and the homie already ate ours, and then we linked up with him, and then since he already had his, he was saying like if we wanted to eat some of his with him, right? Because he didn't want to eat his whole thing, and I was like, nah, like I already ate mine. Like he ate his, like he wants him to go ahead, but I'm cool. So then he's like, bro, you're not gonna take more? And I was like, nah, like it's good. He's like, all right, I guess I'll take these, whatever. So he took them. Then we went back to the homie's house, and then he had like this shed room thing. It was like kind of like a shack or whatever. And then there's like a drum set in there, and like I had my laptop. I was working on a beat, and then like how the beat tracks, like green tracks, and it's like gray in the back. Like we're just chilling in there, and then like they were like, oh yeah, I'm kind of feeling a little bit, whatever. And I was like, yeah, me too. And then I'm on my computer, and then like these niggas are like, oh, I'm gonna go outside smoke a cigarette or whatever. And I was like, all right. And I stay in there. And then like whenever they leave, bro, it's like complete silence. Like the pressure of the room, like I can feel in my ears, was like kind of freaked out, whatever. But I just would ignore it. And then I'm just on there, and I'm looking at the computer while I'm making the beats on. And then like literally, bro, like for like 2 seconds, it felt like I was like completely horizontal, like falling
into like the beat.
Yeah, into like the track thing.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like an endless like just like pit, and I was just like for a second just felt like I was like, and I just went like.
And you know what's funny? Cause when I took my mushrooms,
scared as fuck, bro.
when I was drinking water, it felt almost like that. When I was drinking the water, I could just like
hella water pouring on your face.
not it was like hella water, but it's like I felt the water just like it was like just it's like flowing. It was I can't, but same kind of almost how you explained it, pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's like a different feeling. It's a different
Yeah.
feeling, bro. It's definitely indescribable. Like
I think mushrooms might be more like of a less complex thing as acid, because like I said, I had to acid, and it's way more complex. It's way more like a lot more of your brain working.
Mm-hmm.
Like so how you explain it, like that sounds way more fun and happy.
Yeah.
So, you know, every time I took acid, bro, I like, especially like I told you when I took the 2 tabs. I'll tell the story again. I had took 2 tabs. I had took 1. I got there with my boys. They had ate some, and my boy Xavier, shout out to you. He was like, "Yo, take the other one." And I was like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah, man, that'd be cool. I mean, you're just around us. Like, you're just around us, bro. It should be good." And I was like,
Nigga.
"All right, for sure." So I take the other one, and like, right when I'm starting, just barely feel it, I get this call, and this girl calls me, and she's like, crying. And when you're on acid, dude, like your emotions are very vulnerable.
Oh.
Like very like they could switch like boom, you be sad, boom, you're happy, boom, you're mad, like
I believe it.
like you're almost just like a little like
that's why
like,
they say, you know, be around good people, not that type, because it's like
if you take acid, you definitely need to be taken care of, and you definitely need to be around people that you definitely trust.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's calling me crying. It's like, oh, like my boyfriend, he's like doing this, he called me, da 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 da. And mind you, this is right after I had posted a picture of the acid and some shrooms, and before she had called me, she put cool invite. Oh. And then like maybe like 5-10 minutes later, maybe 20 minutes, I get a call. So I didn't respond. I get a call. The crying shit. But I'm saying on acid, I wasn't thinking of like, oh, bitch, but I was just like, yo, like, oh shit, I feel bad, dude. It's like I said, your emotions are very vulnerable. So I just felt bad for the girl. So I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna be a cool guy, you know. I'm let her come through, you know, make her feel better.
Mm-hmm.
So she comes through, and she's sitting there just like telling me about like this whole shit, and I'm the whole time just like, and like it really starts kicking in when she sits. Me and her are sitting down, and me and her in the room by ourselves, and I'm just like, she's telling me her whole story about what's going on. I'm just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not hearing shit she's saying, cause I'm just like I'm fucking like just beginning this shit, and I'm just like wow. And she's like, you want to get some Chinese food? I'm just like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Just try to make the most out of this experience. And I definitely did. I mean, it's not the greatest fucking trip, but like it was definitely a story I could tell, like I'm telling now.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to this fucking not Mexican restaurant. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I went to this Chinese restaurant with her. She got like some pho soup or something, or pho, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And she started eating it, and I'm looking at it like, And she's like,
Pho is actually fire.
No, it is, but like there's like this little shit that was floating. There's like I think it's like this little part of like the guts from something. It's like this little like things like almost like little spikes on it. I don't know. But besides the point.
But like, weird nigga food.
And I'm just looking at it like, it's like, why are you looking at it like that? And I'm just like, I don't know. She's like, you're not hungry? I was like, nah. Because I have eaten on acid before, and it's just weird. Like, you feel every little texture. So you don't want to, like, when you're on acid, you don't really want to eat. It's not the coolest thing. And I'm just like, and I keep looking around me like this. I'm just like, just looking around. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm so fucking high right now. And I said that, like I said, throughout the whole night, I said that a million times. And like when my triplets started getting like worse and worse, I couldn't even finish sentences anymore. Like I'd get halfway through a sentence and be like, bro, I'm starting to feel like, I don't know, but like, I can't finish my shit.
Swear.
But it's
especially
like,
whenever you're like trying to like talk to somebody, just snap at it a little bit. Like,
I can't, bro. I wish I could explain this, dude. Like, if I try to explain it, I'll sound crazy. But like, if you,
I'm sure, like, because I haven't done acid, but I'm
the
sure
people that have, they probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Because I've never ever done that, bro. Like,
it's so weird. Like, it's so complex, man. Like, your brain is working non-fucking stop. Like, cause I took them around maybe 4 in the afternoon, maybe around 5. I didn't go to sleep till about 10 or 11 a.m. And I was laying down.
Like the next day or like
the next day.
Oh wow.
And I'm laying down like this, just trying to go to sleep, and my brain is your brain is just working, and you cannot sleep. But I had sat there and wrote down a bunch of shit that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna write down some shit, because I was like, I need to remember like just some of the shit I'm thinking. And that was the day that I was like, yo, I'm gonna stop fucking bullshitting around, and I'm gonna fucking get some shit going. Even though I didn't, but I'm doing it now. But I kind of put that down like, yo, like, I need to remember this. Like, I need to remember all these thoughts. Because I did, like, it did some good things, don't get me wrong. Like, some of the shit was weird. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, I did get some shit from it. Because I wasn't taking acid just, just to fucking get high. Like,
niggas be doing that too. And especially whenever people don't even, like, have any kind of, like, belief in anything, bro. Like, it's so easy for you to get lost, bro. Like, and, like, people don't know what they're getting into.
Exactly. And, like, if you're getting into acid, definitely know that you're just about to. Like, like, I took 2 tabs, so it was, like, very much stronger than, like, a usual one. But, yeah, like, I went into the shit, like, because I knew what I wanted to get out of it. I wanted to, like, get something out of it. I wanted to learn something, and I definitely did. And that was definitely a story to remember. Shout out to you, though, for being there for the drugs, though. You're, like, you're cool, I guess, but, yeah, I still don't really trust you. Even though I see you every once in a while, I still don't really trust you.
Yes, bro. We exposing all y'all niggas.
For real.
As much as we want to, though.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
Suck my dick from the back.
From the back, nigga.
But, alright, so let's talk about, this be a pretty cool ending. So let's talk about your inspirations, art-wise and just creative-wise, and who's done it for you.
And who's been there for me? You said, or who's done that for me?
Oh shit.
Okay, hold everything. So like, we're gonna go all the way to, all right. So as far, I'm gonna say I'm gonna involve skateboarding too, because I feel like skateboarding is an art form as well.
Oh no, I mean that itself, just from people watching know like that's a huge fucking part of this whole entire journey of yours.
So the shot aware, I'm gonna just name people a handful of people that inspire me. The shot aware, Tyler, Earl, Basquiat, Warhol, Skan, Alex, Ricky, Anthony Gutierrez, Wiz Khalifa. It's just like a small handful of people. I don't mimic at all. Like, but I just, there's certain things I see about certain people,
and you could admire from afar away without taking shit.
Just little things like, okay, so as far as Tyler, I'm inspired by Tyler because his thought mentality, bro. Like, he literally says, like, I can say what I want. I can say I'm anything, and you can't tell me nothing. Like this is old Tyler.
And I remember that sentence.
He's like, I'm a unicorn. I'm a unicorn. He's like,
you can't tell me I'm fucking not.
Yeah, basically, he's like, you can't tell me I'm not. Like,
yeah.
So like, that's what it is. Like,
that's what I'm gonna take. Like, whatever the fuck you want to be, you can fucking be that. And
exactly,
no one can tell you you're not.
Exactly. And then like, I look up to like Wiz, like because this fool like lives a life, bro. He's one of the most positive dudes
carefree,
on the planet Earth,
happy.
bro. Like, he's like literally like he's just in there smoking. Like for example, he'll just be like, oh, look, a lot of y'all hating on me or something. A lot of y'all don't like what I do, but at the end of the day, I'm a dad. I'm a pothead. I love my son. He's like, and I just live how I do every day, and I do what I want every day. He's like, and I move how I move when I want, like that type of stuff. But without being cocky, basically just saying like, how you gonna hate on somebody who's has it all going for themselves and they literally the boss of everything that they do, whenever you're still like, you know, living under somebody else, like hating on me. Like why? Like, you know, it's just stuff like that can change people's thought on things, you know? Like, so then like a shot aware, skateboarding, bro, like this fool has never had a job in his life. But he just literally made it off of skateboarding because he loved it so much. Like, that's an inspiration in itself. Like, that just goes to show you don't have to do everything how things are supposed to be. Like, his mom said, Shaw's never had a job. She's trying to get a job. Oh, why don't you get a job at skate shop or something? Oh, I would, but they're not hiring. Oh, I don't want to work here. Like, I just can't. I just love to skate too much. Nigga literally skated so much, bro. Like, put in all that work in skating, you know, made a little video, went to this company when he was at Tampa and a little contest, bro. Like, seek opportunity, bro. Took it. And just, like, when you want it bad enough, bro, you will get it. Like, people who don't get it, bro, because it just wasn't there. The love wasn't there, or you just didn't put in the work.
And that's what I'm saying, but like I can see, like you guys are going somewhere, bro. I said that last time. Like, you guys are definitely fucking going somewhere without any doubt in my mind. And like I said, like, and I know y'all aren't gonna quit. Yeah, like I said, there's no fucking reason to, because everything's going so well for you guys, especially just in the beginning stages. Yeah. So you guys keep going. Man, the future for you guys is.
I believe it too,
it's
bro.
Fucking gonna be crazy.
Like, the passion's always there, bro. Like, that's why, like, people go get into things without passion. Like, a lot of the rap niggas and stuff, I'm not naming nobody, but a lot of rap niggas will get into something just because of the money or just because they're bored, just because they're faded and they feel like doing it. Yeah. But it's like, at the end of the day, bro, if it's not something you love to do,
it's eventually gonna be a job.
It's gonna be a job, bro, or you're gonna fail at it, bro, because passion goes to show. Passion goes to show. And
you're like, you being enthusiastic about it, it's gonna wear off, and people are gonna see that.
And even in, I use John Michelle Basquiat as a example too, because this dude was homeless, left his home when he was 17, and literally was just homeless, bro, walking around with paintings and canvases and just painting, like just living. And then bro got his opportunities however he got them and made it out of that, bro. And now he's one of the most like iconic artists ever, bro. Like his pieces now, bro, are going like for millions and billions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like someone who was homeless doing art and then wasn't believed in, who was just walking around, bro, like doing him because he felt like how, you know, the journey he needed to take, he took it. And like, you know?
And I'm sure like you, me, and everyone else that's like trying to do their shit all have the same goal to where sometimes the Basquiat shit, like, when you're dead, you want your shit to live on for fucking ever. Like, you don't want it to just be here for one generation and be gone the next.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I want whatever the fuck I'm gonna get into. Like, so this is just the beginning. I mean, this is gonna be around forever. Cause I would definitely, like, I love talking to people, and I love just hearing what I love picking people's brains. I just like just hearing what people got to say, especially people that I look up to, just people that I see doing their own thing. Cause it's cool to fucking see.
Exactly, bro.
But like this or just whatever I get into from here, I want to live on forever. Like, I don't ever want my shit to die. I want to hear my name be talked about after I'm gone.
Exactly, bro. Just putting that work, bro. Like, even whenever he was alive, like he was building his name to be called a legend. Like, he was a legend still, bro. Like, he's in like all these magazines and stuff, and everybody wants a piece of him. Like, everybody wants to talk to him, and he's just like, the person he was, bro, was just like, I can't even explain his personality, bro. Like, to be honest, like, even just watching interviews, like, you'll know what I mean. But, like, as far as, like, trying to explain how he was as a person, when it came to him being famous and stuff like that, it's, like, that's really inspiring, because he wasn't, like, someone who's, like, flaunty, or, like, I know I'm the best, or, like, oh, wear all this mad expensive stuff, or, like,
Yeah.
you know, stuff like that. It's, like, that's how I am. Like, bro, like,
That's where everything's cool.
like, bro, even if I make $45 million, bro, like, I'm not gonna dress hella stupid like all these niggas, bro.
Man, I be
like
hating that shit, man.
like niggas be like things just cause it's expensive.
It's
bro,
fresh.
Like,
it's like no, you look very fucking goofy,
not, bro.
You
Like
look very fucking goofy.
it's like, you like yeah, bro. If you have money, bro, of course you can buy yourself some jewelry. But like even niggas wearing all this stuff on their neck, like it doesn't even look that sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like
You spend all that money to look fucking ridiculous.
real talk, bro.
Look ridiculous. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, yeah, you guys are. Like I'm saying, you guys definitely got some shit ahead of you guys, bro.
Appreciate it.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the fucking art show that's about to happen this motherfucking Thursday, which this shit should be out tomorrow. So, which tomorrow's gonna be Wednesday for us.
Mm-hmm.
But when you guys see this, or the day of, it's on Thursday, May 17th, 2018. Tell them about that shit. I completely fucked, dude. We completely
No, it's
forgot
all
about
good,
that.
bro. We're still doing this. Yeah, so May 17th, bro. So all of our art shows have been in town, bro. Like from the very first ones I was in, from the art party team art shows, from something light show, the something heavy show, like for the worst luck show, like all of our shows have been here, homegrown. So like,
And for the record, they've all been very successful.
they
And
have-
I've been to like 3, and they've had more than that. And the ones I've been to are, after being at one, you're gonna want to be to every single one.
So it's always mad fun, bro. So we got an opportunity to finally get one out of town. So our first show, May 17th, San Francisco.
San Fran fucking Cisco.
San Francisco, bro. I'm about to do my first live set, and I'm about to do live art as well with Skan. Skan's gonna be doing a live piece. Yeah, more live sets, just basically live sets, live art. Art is gonna be displayed. Don't be shy to talk to us when you see us, please.
Don't be fucking weird like we were talking about earlier.
Exactly. Bro.
That's
like,
fucking
if you
weird.
see us, bro. Even if you're legitly like, if you call yourself a fan, if any of us just
come up and
just
talk.
come clean, bro. Come clean. Be like, yo, what's good, bro? I'm not gonna be like, who's this weird nigga over here? Like, who? And plus, who am I to even be like that, bro? I can't do that. Like, that's just how I am as a person. Even if I was worldwide famous, bro, and people did that to me all the time, I would never be an asshole to you.
So I mean, like that's kind of we connected. Like I seen you guys doing your thing, and I was like, yo, I gotta talk to these dudes.
Yeah, like first time, like one of the first times I met this nigga, we were talking to me about like wanting to get me on a podcast and stuff. Like I could have been like, like laughed and been like, cool, I'm not even that, whatever, bro. Like, but I was like, bro, like let's get it. I'm all for it. You're doing something around here. Like, let's get it. Like
Fucking drunk as fuck. I was blacked out that night. I'm telling you, like when I talked to him, I remember like a picture of me talking to him. He gave me his information. I had no idea. It's like 3 or 4 weeks later when I met him again.
I talked to this nigga at the show, and then he was like, bro, yeah, bro, we need to get this podcast going, whatever. I said, yes, dude, it's good. Hit me up whenever. Nigga gave me his phone. I put in my Twitter, my email, my Instagram, and my phone number, nigga. And I put it like all organized. And then he like, bro, I was like, yeah, bro, hit me on whatever. Like, it's good. And then the next time we linked up, we was talking about getting the thing going. I was like, yeah, bro, I gave you all my info. He's like, for real? This nigga did not remember. And if I wouldn't have said anything, this nigga probably would have never found it, bro. Real talk.
So I think I asked for it, and you're like, bro, I already gave it to you. Something like that.
I was like, yeah, bro, I gave you all my, like, it was
Real something like we were having a conversation, and you're like, yeah, man, something about you were saying something about the interviews, and I was like, I told you. So I don't like telling people. I don't like telling people what I'm gonna do before I do it. I'd rather just do it and be like, yo.
Me neither, bro.
But yeah, he told me, and I was like, what the fuck? I told you. He's like, yeah, bro, I gave you all my shit, and I was like, what? I looked, and I was like, holy fuck, this guy gave me all that shit. Wow. And now we're fucking here. Now this guy's the first motherfucking one on this bitch. On the first motherfucking one.
Look, mama, niggas wildin' on the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, and we got fuck, who knows how many more?
Exactly.
Who knows how many more? We got some, like, believe it or not, but we got a lot more coming. Like, this is barely leaving the first one. And I feel like this one's a pretty fucking good one.
Yeah, it's all went smooth, bro.
I think it went pretty fucking. We got some great motherfucking stories in here. I wish I would have got the Groupie one. You got to tell me about that after, though.
Yeah.
I definitely got to hear about that after. But, yeah, I think we covered fucking everything, dude. So come to the show tomorrow. If you don't,
Or it's not tomorrow, it's Thursday, but yeah.
tomorrow, Thursday, because I'm going to try to
yeah.
release it
That's
Wednesday.
That's right.
So come to it.
Listen.
Motherfucking Thursday, May 17th. And if you don't,
You better get beat up, nigga.
yeah, and you're fucking lame. You suck my dick from the back. It's regular.
It's regular.
So show up. Live music, live art, and best believe you see me there, I'll be faded. So, show up to the motherfucking shit. You want to get some little last motherfucking shout out type things going before we motherfucking cut this bitch out?
Yeah, nigga, please believe it, nigga. Let me take this right here.
Take that.
Nigga,
Take that.
Shout out to my nigga Skan. Shout out to my nigga Ricky. Shout out to my nigga Alex. Shout out to my nigga Anthony Gutierrez, aka Methface. Shout out to my nigga Ant. Shout out to my nigga Christian. I'm gonna call you back right now, Christian. Shout out to my nigga for handling this. You feel me? Shout out to my nigga Isaiah. Shout out to Marquise. Shout out to all niggas. Shout out to niggas who think I'm lit just for being me. But if you was in my life and you not in it no more, I don't like you, nigga.
And you missing
None of y'all. None of the hoes, none of the niggas, nothing.
None of y'all.
If you gone forever. Please believe it.
Hell yeah. And we're gonna end it off like that. Shout out to my motherfucking mom one time, because you were a fucking amazing person.
I love you, Mom. I love you, Mom. Shout out to my parents, too. Why would I do that? Shout out to my parents, my grandma, my aunts, and all my cousins, all my family.
And we're gonna end it just like that. You bitch. Oh, I didn't even stop yet.